Hey guys, Corbin here, and I'm starting a new segment right now called Ranked, probably is what I'll go with. And it's where I rank movies or TV shows, just things that like connect together. And for my first ranking, I'm going to do the seven X-Men movies. Been wanting to do that for a while. And this is just my opinions, no analysis, because I know a lot of people are not going to agree with how I've placed these, but this is just my opinion. Um, and at number seven is, and it's from my least favorite to favorite. And number seven is X Men Last Stand, which I feel like most people saw that coming. It was just a real shitty movie. They brought in Psylocke, and you saw Jubilee for like a millisecond. Colossus, Angel, they shit on them. It wasn't a very good movie in my opinion. That was supposed to be the Phoenix Saga, one of the biggest stories in X Men history. Make Jean the Phoenix. No, she was not the Phoenix at all. She was just some girl really angry or something. It was stupid. Angel, I hated him. Like, I've never really been a big fan of Angel, but I hated him, especially in this movie. Beast was too, like, calm. Like, he had this smart effect of Beast, but he was too calm. He wasn't enough monster like Beast is. Who was it? Kelsey Grammer that played the original Beast, I think. I mean, he was a good like Hank Pym, but not Beast. If you know what I'm saying. Um, but yeah, and it just makes no sense because like I'll talk about this in another segment. I plan on starting. But they like a Psylocke, she was in there for a millisecond. They assumed everyone forgot about it, which I'm sure most people did. But the actress that played her, I don't know who it was, but she's like 35 right now. And Olivia Munn. She's like 35 or something like that. And the movie she's about to be in takes place in the 80s. So you telling me Psylocke did not age at all? Like, that don't make no sense. They just... Okay. Well, anyways, number six is X-Men First Class. That's when it shows their origin story. It's the first one. I mean, Wolverine's in every single one of, which kind of gets annoying in my opinion, but he it's the first one. He's not like a main character. He's in it for like a minute, probably less. But this shows Magneto and Professor X's history together, how they are friends and whatnot at first, and it introduces you to Beast, which I like because in the third one they showed that they made it like that they already knew Beast, so now it's showing you that he did know Beast already. And yeah, I didn't like it though because like it's supposed to be the origin, which I would have preferred them to have had Cyclops, Jean Grey, Angel, Iceman, and Beast, but it also wouldn't have worked out because Iceman was so much younger than them, and well, I think he was. He may not have been, but Angel they didn't meet till the third one, so they couldn't have had the original five. But they had like Banshee, and they had Havoc, which is Scott's younger brother. So in the X-Men universe, like the movie universe, I guess he's his older brother now. Well, that was kind of annoying. Mystique was up in there. Jennifer Lawrence does an alright Mystique. I mean, she's a great actress. Does great as Mystique. I just don't really see her as Mystique. I saw the first girl from the original three. I don't remember who those, but there was a cool part in that movie where she's laying in bed. Mystique's laying in bed and she's trying to get with Magneto. I'm pretty sure he's like, "No, you're too young," and then she shapeshifts into the older one from the original trilogy, and she's like, "How about now?" I'm like, okay, I see what she did there. Some people notice it, some people don't, but I like that. No, it was a good movie, but it just wasn't my cup of tea. Yeah, no, and it was just really just pushed. And they had Azazel, which was awesome. Nightcrawler's dad. That was okay. Well, anyways, that movie is. I guess I kind of talked more about the good right there, but still, it's still number six. Number five is X Men, the first one of all time. Well, I think of all time, but anyways, introduces the characters. It was cool and all that. Rogue, I didn't like Rogue, and I don't really like Rogue at all in the X Men movies, in my opinion. They just don't make her Rogue enough, if that makes sense. And then oh god, I freaking hate Jean Grey. I've never really liked her, but I truly hate her in the X Men movie franchise. I hate her, but it was alright. The plot wasn't the best. and you didn't really see much of like all the characters you were wanting to see, and it was not really ready for CGI really at that time. It wasn't very good in my opinion, but it was that's number five. Number four is people are probably gonna be mad that this is so far up, but X-Men Origins Wolverine. I'm not a big fan. I like Wolverine, don't love him, but honestly, I love that movie. Even though like the claws, first I didn't understand that because that movie was made like 2009 or 2010. The claws looked more fake than it did in the first three movies, which to me did not make sense. But his claws looked really fake, and I hated. Oh my god, fucking hated what they did with Deadpool. Blob, they just shit on. Gambit, I don't see why they don't bring him back for the movie, for the Gambit movie instead of Channing Tatum. Him when they change the actors like that, unless it's like for a time gap or something, and that makes sense. But it just. It was, in my opinion, I liked seeing Wolverine's origin, him and Sabretooth. I preferred that Sabretooth, even though the first Sabretooth, and like, I think he was just in the first movie. I mean, he might have been in more, I don't know. But in my opinion, he looked like you took him out of the comics and put him onto the screen. But he didn't really do much as Sabretooth. I definitely liked, I don't know his real name, but the guy that plays Sabretooth in Origins. But it also made me mad when I saw the movie title, X-Men Origins, Wolverine. I thought that later we'd get X-Men Origins, Storm, X-Men Origins, Cyclops. I was like, oh, that's going to be nice. Here we are like 5 or 6 years later. Still no more origin stories, so I'm assuming that's never happening. But I liked it. I think it did his story justice through the most part of it. Like, I didn't like how Sabretooth and that one dude, freaking, that's gonna kill me. The guy that freaking mutates Stryker. There we go. Stryker. It showed. I liked the whole Stryker storyline, but I didn't like how Stryker and Sabretooth just went through, started killing everybody, and made Deadpool into this giant creature thing. He wasn't even a mutant, or was he a mutant at first? And then maybe I don't know. He's just really skilled. But then they make him the super mutant looking thing. He looked like Baraka from Mortal Kombat. Freaking hated that. But this new Deadpool movie, they just pretended that Deadpool never existed. This is gonna be on point in my opinion. From everything I've seen in the trailers, and they got it to be rated R, which is awesome. But okay, number three, X2. X-Men 2. Really good movie. Introduced one of my favorite X-Men of all time, Nightcrawler. Started off with him like transporting Bamfin, everywhere, in the freaking, yeah, freaking White House. There we go. Taking out them guards. That was nice. And I didn't really like how they had like his like, I don't know if it was tattoos or like engravings along his body. But besides that, whoever that actor was, amazing Nightcrawler. Did a great job. This doesn't make. I'll talk about that later in another video. But yeah, I mean, that movie was good. Like the first one developed, the franchise, but this one really just like, I don't know. I really like the story of it. The CGI wasn't bad for its time. It was good. Freaking, did we get introduced to like any crazy characters besides Nightcrawler in that movie? I want to say just Nightcrawler, like basically Nightcrawler was introduced. I'm gonna look that up because that's gonna bother me. X2. X2. Come on. Lady Deathstrike was in that movie. Most people probably would have noticed that. I completely forgot about it. That's when Colossus first appeared, but he was only there for like just 2 seconds. He literally just led all the young X-Men out, and that was it. And that was kind of stupid. Doesn't look like there's anyone to really like think of, like to keep in your head. Did a random girl for a kitty in that movie? I'm assuming it wasn't very main. It also says Jubilee was in that movie, but I'm assuming she didn't do crap. But anyways, So I guess really the main one that actually got a part out of it that did anything was uh, Nightcrawler. I mean, the same actor Blake Colossus stayed through that in X3 and Days of Future Past. Number 2 is The Wolverine.
Mr. Feeney?
Good movie. In my opinion, it stuck to a good bit of the comics. Introduced Silver Samurai, freaking Viper, and whatever the fucking that ninja redhead girl. I don't freaking remember her name is, but Silver Samurai. Even though he was all metal, he reminded me of the Shredder, like in the new Ninja Turtles movie. It was good. It was good in my opinion. And Wolverine, that was just a badass fucking movie. Yeah, definitely recommend seeing that one. Yep, I just can't really think about much. I haven't seen it since it. Well, there's this one part though when Wolverine crap. What did he say? I don't even remember. But he freaking like stabs this guy, hand into a table and starts pouring alcohol into it or whatever. Oh, he was like he stabs it with the tip arrow that was poisoned, and he stabs him, and he goes, ask me where I found it, and he's just sitting there not even saying nothing. He stabs it again. He goes, ask me where I found it, and he goes, where'd you find it? He goes, oh, glad you asked. I'm like, sorry, I thought that part made no sense. Just go watch the movie. It's like towards the beginning. You don't know what I'm talking about. All right, number 1. I feel like it was pretty obvious for everyone. Days of Future Past.
Mr. Feeney?
An awesome movie. Oh my lord, that was fantastic. Even brought in Bishop. You saw Storm with the short hair, which I didn't expect to ever really see. Bishop, even though we didn't get much screen time, you saw Blink. You saw freaking was it Sunspot or Cannonball? Sunspot, I want to say. Colossus was back again. Freaking, you saw old Professor X Magneto, young Professor X Magneto, Quicksilver. Everybody, that was everyone's favorite part. You even had like was it Hardy's commercial, I think? But freaking Quicksilver, let's go. That was a good movie. And like, he's talking to Magneto, and Magneto's like, yeah, my power is magnetism. He said, oh, my mom used to date a guy with magnetism. Haha! Because that's his father. But sorry, that's a spoiler. But yeah, good movie. I wish they would have had Shadowcat go back with him some more and had that made me mad. In my opinion, that makes no sense. I've never seen Shadowcat to have powers that can send people back on time. Rogue, yes. Shadowcat, no. But oh well, I guess. And also like Shadowcat's more of a main character in the whole Days of Future Past thing. But yeah, and the Sentinels. The future Sentinels didn't really care for it, but the past ones, I liked how they looked. They looked more like the Sentinels, but the future ones acted more like Sentinels, in my opinion. But yeah, I wish I would have spent more time in the future, seen some of those characters more. But yeah, good movie. That was just a really good movie, in my opinion. Yeah, so it kind of there's some parts that don't really make sense 100% in it, but yeah, so I definitely recommend seeing that. And speaking of Days of Future Past, read this story arc, good story arc. But if you want something like that, read Years of Future Past. They're only on issue 4, and actually, no, they're over there. But I have the first 4 issues right now. Really good so far. But yeah, I recommend that. Next ranking I plan to do is the MCU. But yeah, that's it. Till next time.